Butterflies are such beautiful and delicate little creatures, which makes butterfly images and shapes perfect for all sorts of beautiful paper crafting. That is why I love our coordinating Butterfly Basics stamp set and the Butterflies Thinlit dies. They add that perfect touch of beauty to any card, banner, wreath, or paper crafting project. First, I want to show you the Butterfly Basics stamp set. Now this stamp set is a little different than many of our other stamp sets because there are so many different styles of art included in this one set. So we have a couple images that are solid, like this fern and this flower, some line art right here of this beautiful flower that you can use blendabilities to color in. We also have 3 different verses, as well as some background images. And of course, what's a Butterfly Basics stamp set without butterflies? So we have these 2 beautiful butterfly images right here. Now I'd like to point out this smaller stamp of the butterfly actually coordinates with our bitty butterfly punch. So once you stamp and cut that out, that is what that cute little piece looks like right there. Now this is a great eclectic set that you can use to create many different styles of cards and projects. The next thing I want to talk about are the Butterfly Thinlit dies. Now you may notice these are a new style of Thinlits as well. Here I have the actual Thinlits right here, and then these are the cutouts from the Thinlits. 2 of the 3 butterflies are very intricate and almost lacy looking. Aren't they beautiful? Now, you may have noticed that none of the stamps that I just showed you match these 2 framelits perfectly. And that is because these 2 shapes are meant to complement the Butterfly Basics stamp set. When you use these framelits to cut out shapes, they become a perfect accent piece to layer on top of your projects. Now this butterfly right here does perfectly match one of the stamps, the more lacy looking butterfly. And here is what that one looks like once it is stamped and cut out with the framelit. Now there can be a trick to cutting out these more lacy butterflies just because they are so intricate and they have lots of little holes in there. So I want to show you a tip. Let me bring in my Big Shot. Now first off, I suggest using the magnetic platform for Thinlits and framelits. It just really helps them stick so they don't move around while you are cutting them. So of course you start with your platform, then a cutting sheet, and then I'm going to put down my cardstock. And for some Big Shot machines, it helps to have a layer of wax paper in between the cardstock and the framelit, the Thinlit, I'm sorry, and the Thinlit. It helps the cardstock come out a little bit better, and it really just creates that good crisp line of the cutout. So if you'd like, go ahead and put wax paper in between the cardstock and the Thinlit, and then top it off with the other cutting pad. And you can actually run this die through the Big Shot up to 3 times to make sure that you do get that good deep cut. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So there's 1, 2, and 3, just because I really want to make sure I have a good, perfect image. So we'll take that off and remove the butterfly image. And you'll see that all of those little holes, they really are just falling right out. You just kind of have to tap it. And maybe if you need to, get a little piercing tool and poke out the rest of those holes, but they really should just fall right out. So there is that beautiful butterfly. So let me show you 2 samples that I made using this stamp set and framelits. Here is the first. This one, I don't know if you can see, but we use a background image here on the back, that honeycomb looking image, and then added some of those butterflies. And I just love how these butterflies look on a card, especially the center one that's popped up a little bit more with some more little accents. It really is just a beautiful, beautiful card. And the next one is one where we have used a lot of the different stamps, really almost every stamp in that Butterfly Basics stamp set, and also used the butterfly Thinlits there, and really just beautiful. Those butterflies are breathtaking. So to enjoy these Butterfly Basics stamp set and butterfly Thinlit dies yourself, contact your local demonstrator or visit us online at stampinup.com.